my last briefing to you on my job at State House. Last evening, I tendered my resignation to His Excellency the President, and he has accepted my departure into the private sector and other prospects. I have perused the draft constitution, particularly the clause requiring civil servants to vacate office 2 years ahead of elections, and I would not want to be caught up with this clause should I aspire for political office in the future. It's been an absolute honor and privilege for me to serve the country at the highest level of government in the presidency. For this unique and onerous opportunity, I'm exceedingly grateful to the President. In any moment of big decisions such as this one that I've taken today, I have always paid due attention to the inner voice, which has always invariably dictated my recommitment to God, family, and country. To have been accorded this exceptional opportunity to serve the country that I dearly love, I again wish to express my gratitude to the President. My posting in the Presidency accorded me an opportunity to put in the best years of my public service. I will always cherish this chance. I really do. I remain resolute in supporting the government as it pursues its overarching development agenda enshrined in the 7th National Development Plan. Let us all support the President as he seeks prudent utilization of our very limited national resources. I wish the President and the First Lady very well. I have nothing but full admiration of their extraordinary human fellowship towards all people from different walks of life. And I thank all State House staff for those good times well spent together. A very special thanks goes to my dear wife, Amos, and our 3 lovely children, Mombasa, Ifyani, and Chanda, at whose great expense I've had to stay away from home, to spend long hours away from home to fulfill the very demanding cause of duty. I cannot thank them more for their boundless support and comfort they have given me. Specifically to my colleagues in the media themselves, let me stress my sincere gratitude to you for your support. To everyone I've encountered in the media, that I've met in the media, politics, business, church, international community, and civil societies, among others, I salute you for the way we interactions, for they enormously enriched me regardless. In the course of discharge of my duties, I may have inadvertently hurt others, both within and outside government. I sincerely seek your understanding that no malice was ever intended. Never at all did I set out to be personally disagreeable with anyone. As I leave State House today, any remaining transitional formalities and handovers, both internally and externally, may be done through the Principal Private Secretary, Dr. Simon Mitty, through whom I will remain engaged for any further undertakings. I thank you all, and God bless you. I can take questions. Yes, Stuart.
Mr. Chanda, very good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
And just want to say I'm sorry to see you leave.
Yeah.
Just a few questions, very generic questions. What are the factors that triggered this very, very big announcement in terms of your resignation, and what next?
Maybe I can get the statement back. Oh. I have said in paragraph 2, in paragraph 1, that the President has graciously accepted my departure into the private sector.
Okay.
and other prospects. They could be other prospects, I do not know yet. And I've said in paragraph 2 that should I pursue prospects for political office, I do not want a clause in the Constitution that prevents civil servants from contesting value.
Okay. And what are your most memorable moments in your very illustrious career?
The most memorable moments, I think, the President has been very exceptional in his interactions with internal public status and with external public. He is extremely patient, cautiously patient. That trait of the President as a human being is extraordinary. I think that one of my greatest admiration of him is to keep the composure against all odds. When people throw him mad and he knows it's not true, and he's got this power and he does not deploy state power to settle private interests. Those are memorable moments. I think that as a country, we have performed exceedingly well in helping other countries maintain peace. Other than the constraint of Official Secrets Act and other diplomatic conventions, I could have told you the specific moments when this country has saved other countries diligently. I think we have played an extraordinary role in keeping other countries stable. Those are extraordinary moments. The President has had very, very human moments. He's gone to China and sat with people with mental illnesses and sitting and discussing with them. This ability by the President not to be transformed by the office that he holds is quite an extraordinary trait of humanity. And I think that he has changed the President for good in that regard. Another memorable moment is in his first address to Parliament. The man has given up his pension and is talking alone, no one is joining him. He wants everyone to have an equitable pension scheme. He wants the Vice President to participate. He wants everyone to benefit. But he's talking alone 3 or 4 years down the line. He wants an equitable pension system. But he's talking alone. Those are extraordinary moments I think I encountered.
Are you able to say what your biggest achievement was during your time as the President's press secretary?
That is a judgment that you scholars, media scholars will make. There is a statement I've made in here that I have given State House some of the best years of my public service. That's how far I go. But I think that posterity will judge. I tried to open it up. I may not have succeeded, but I think I tried to open it up to everyone, private media, public media, and I think that contrary to views that information does not flow, I think that we have been very, very exceptional in support of my assistant in getting the public informed about the President. I think that the ability to interact with everyone regardless of who they are, that has been one of the greatest successes. Yes?
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
It's one of the reasons to possibly take up a political career. Is that eminent and at what level? And secondly, this is the last time that you sort of asked this. Some people have described you as an arrogant president to the people out there, the people that you deal with, the critics to the government, the president. You agree that the arrogance in the execution of the job?
If the answer has to do with my background and training, if you tell a lie that I was in Siabongo when I was in Ghana, that lie is simply sin. It has no other name. So that is a description I can give you. If something is not right, it's clear, white, and you insist Mr. Chanda is holding a black handkerchief, is that a why? I will say that argument is unwise. I have described decisions that are unwise as unwise, and probably those who were on the receiving end took it down. No, I sought to defend the president because the downside of this democracy we have is that I think this has been one of the most criticized presidents, yet one of the most tolerant. So to defend the image of such a president, you have two options. You have to over-engage with the public to describe, or you have to use the force of law. We did not use the force of law. There's no journalist in jail as a result of criticizing government during my tenure, during the tenure of this president. No journalist has been arrested for criticizing the president. Even when the law has been broken, we have been very slow. So what we have done during my time is to go down to the basis and level of that person criticizing and try and stop it. So the engagement with radio stations and quick responses did not go very well. If somebody tells me when I've got an instruction from the president to speak about the matter, and somebody argues that I do not have an instruction, what description do you want me to give such a person? I'm instructed only by one woman, that's the president. This is our position. No, that's not the position of the president, that's the position of Amos. So I've been very forceful to put across the position of the president without necessarily injuring the interests of journalists. And you said,
yes, one of the reasons you're resigning is to possibly pursue a political career. Is that aiming at what level?
I use the word other prospects. And should I aspire for political office? There is no timing for it. Any other before we go back? Okay, Stuart.
Okay. There's been a lot of talk about lifestyle audits, and we've heard in recent days public officials like the Honourable Minister of Home Affairs, Honourable Stephen Kampiongo, who welcomed lifestyle audits on public officers. Now that you've stepped down in your official role as a public officer, what's your view on it? Would you welcome it personally?
I have no problem with the lifestyle audit, but let me tell you this. We are not going to institutionalize witch hunt. You know what? We are very good at picking up high-sounding terminologies and putting them across. What is a lifestyle audit? Is to say, Stuart, that tie you are wearing, in my judgment, costs 90,000 kwacha. Can you prove that it's not 90,000 kwacha? Of course, you tell me it's not 90,000 kwacha, but we have to send police for you to go and give a statement on oath that it's not 90,000. What sort of country are we living in? A lifestyle audit is you telling me that I don't believe that that camera is $10. Why is that camera costing $1 million? I must ask Maxon to go and turn up at the police station to prove, or at SEC to prove that who is this person who determines that Amos Chanda, the press secretary, can live in Kaplong. I'll give you an absurd example. I was investigated by the SEC, and one of the reasons was where I'm staying in Kaplong. As news editor in the Zambia told me, I was staying in Kaplong. How can a presidential press aide stay in Kaplong? Now, that is the lifestyle audit. Right. Amos Chanda was born in Lamba or Chwempala or Manteleke or Kamitondo or Chumwemu. He can live in Kaplong. State House is in Kaplong and Woodlands. Those who work in State House live near State House. So a lifestyle audit is that we know Stuart. He comes from Garden Company. Now he lives in Lotspark. Can we do a lifestyle audit? I have no problem whatsoever. In government or outside government, but I can sound the warning that this witch hunt will destroy the country. It's basically saying surrender what you have until you prove that you got it correct. If Stuart goes for a training in Germany and he gets a salary of 5,000 kwacha from news diggers, and Nancy from Daily Mail does not go for that training, and she also gets a 5,000 kwacha from Daily Mail, then Stuart accumulates allowances of 10,000 in savings, because in Germany there he did not go to drink, he did not go to waste that money. If Stuart buys a property that is higher than, Nancy can't say lifestyle audit, we are saying we are reporters, how come? So let's be very careful what we are calling. Do not institutionalize witch hunt.
Okay.
Personally, I have no problem. With or without power. Because what do I have to fear? To state that living in Sebo Road is any more higher than in Sebo Road where I live. Or Kablonga Road, which gives it the name. I lived in Kablonga Road as a junior reporter.
Right.
Sebo Road as a senior reporter, news editor, and all that. And I lived in central London as press secretary.
Yeah.
Come on, man, I've had a career all my life. Until today. I shouldn't say until today. So what do you want? What do you want? You want this tie to be audited.
Okay.
What sort of society do you want to create? I've read Honorable Mushimba. Let's give it a thought. I've read Honorable Kapata. These people are frustrated. That's why they're telling you, we all come it.
Okay.
You are making people look guilty until proven innocent. That's a qualified response I'm giving. That's my position.
Okay.
$3.3 million, I've never seen that kind of man. The FIC, they put a report to the president, they put another report to the public, then they put a faceless one to the donors, to the media, and then the media asks me, oh, I want $3.3 million. I can do with that. But I've never seen that kind of money. But I'm on the list of having acquired $3.3 million. So if that's what you want to audit, get on with it. I can give you my bank account. So that's the lifestyle audit. Just accuse Amos of having 3.3 million and let him defend himself. You see that?
Yeah.
So that is a caution that I'm urging. Yes.
Yeah, and what are your views on the fake report?
It's a witch hunt. I can't find any better description of that thing other than a witch hunt. Just describe PEPs as ministers ourselves and say these people have taken so much money. Do you know how, for instance, I got an analysis from a bank. He told me that if you come to a bank and you are a politically exposed person as Amos Chanda, and you come at 14 and you are on the queue and the bank closes at 14:30, and I'm on the queue there in order to take foreign exchange. But the account I have is a Kwacha account, right? Then I said, give me $5,000 because that's a threshold. You see? But I'm on the queue. When it's 14:30, the doors will close. But I'll still be on the queue. And then there's a cut-off point by the central bank about the exchange rate of the day. So once I have filled in the form that I want $5,000, by the time they are giving you, the exchange rate system was closed. They give me $5,000 at 13.2. When it opens at 8:30 tomorrow, the exchange rate is 13.6. I would have due to probably to have withdrawn more than 5,000. That $5,200 goes into the FIC report as a suspicious transaction. So, can you imagine the injustice now that Amos Chanda was involved in the suspicious transaction of $5,200. You see that? Now, if you get that person to go to court over that, what is it? Which is why you heard the Attorney General. It was quite a startling revelation when he said sometimes he does stop that. So, instead of them actually being kind enough to say a suspicious transaction of 20 cents above, because that's a function of the exchange rate, instead of them talking about 20 cents, they talk about 5,020 cents. And I would have done nothing. You see that? So, it ends the term suspicious transaction. So, I can't describe it any better than His Excellency the President described it yesterday. Suspicious transaction. Which he used that term not to demean the report. He believes in all that. Those are systems. But just to tell you, these are, because we are victims, so we are going down to experience. If I sell a house and my profile of income is 10,000 kwacha per month, and for 4 years Amos Chanda's salary is 10,000. But what happens when he was in England and he bought a house, because diplomats are well paid, he bought a house which he decides to sell. And that money goes into the account above the threshold that they are used to. It's a suspicious transaction. Oliver, Nancy, Kunda, have you gone out to publish a contract of sale that you have had in private life? Mr. Monaleza, you have bought property. Do you publish? So if FIC picks an amount of $100,000 going into Monaleza straight, it's a suspicious transaction. And they will report it. But is it theft? No. If you take him to court, that you know where that investigation dies. First call from SEC, he produces a contract. Then they call the seller, and it ends. Now, what justice is there for you to place Mr. Monaleza as having been involved in a suspicious transaction under 1,000? So as journalists, pay attention. We're not saying that those things, so there's no, for instance, there may not be 1 billion, 2 billion, 6 billion loss. No. Tax evasion. I've been reported several times of having evaded tax. If I evade tax, pay as you earn, who's responsible? That do you have a say on how you pay tax? Because that came before I entered the first gainful business activity. I had a report from FIC saying tax evasion. How can I evade tax on a salary? Does it now? When you say arrogance, how do you describe that nonsense? That kind of nonsense. Do you have any other way for it? Because I saw it and I was questioned about tax evasion. I said, oh, go to the accountant general and the secretary to the treasurer. Why they didn't do that? Because at that point I did not have a single business for which I could pay tax. And it was reported in there. 10 trucks carrying coke. Do you know that 10 trucks have any vehicle in this country is registered by NRC and chassis number, engine number? Did RATSA tell you that there are these 10 trucks? So you see that. So if you rely on it, and that's the nature of intelligence. Well, that's why they call it intelligence. If you see Monaleza and Oliver at the pub, you can impute a lot of things, but you cannot say a crime is taking place. You see that? The thief collects intelligence, which must be processed. If it's a corrupt act, then corruption will do it. If it's money laundering, DEC will do it. If it's tax evasion, ZRA will do it. Which is why you heard His Excellency the President alluding to the fact that that's why ZRA has gotten where it has acted actually on FIC reports. Quite, I can tell you that I know most of these remarkable recoveries ZRA is making as a result of that. And that's precisely the purpose of it. So you're getting a government institution, you journalists and civil society, you actually think that is your institution. This institution was created by the PF. The debate started a long time ago. The enactment of that act and operationalization of that thing is a product of the PF. So it set it up for that purpose. And along the way, we have had this confusion. The president says we must look at the law so that we harmonize. Otherwise, you might throw the baby with the water, as they say. No one wants that. But I think that the FIC has placed itself in an unnecessary position of controversy. Because if somebody asks you which means, no, mention that. I've made these references to me because in case you are scared of state power, you can pursue these things. I've made disclosures about some of the outrageous allegations that have come out of that. That was the context in which I wanted to respond on your request of me to comment on the FIC report. Yes, Tom.
Yeah, I think finally from me, Mr. Chanda, we're just over 2 years away from the next general election.
Yeah.
What's your very key advice to your successor, whoever he or she will be? How do they handle the office?
They will set their own parameters. Of course, I'm very much available to assist. I'm still in office even today and tomorrow, throughout the weekend. I think I'll vacate on Monday, but I'm working today. I'm working on Monday. I'm working throughout the weekend to make sure that the handovers are done. My key advice is that with the advent of social media and the outbreak of recklessness in speech in the political space is that they probably need a thicker skin than mine.
Okay.
Yeah, they need a thicker skin than mine.
So they'll be prepared to take a lot of abuse.
They must be prepared to take a lot of abuse and still resist the temptation to deploy state power against critics. It's a challenging balancing act. There is recklessness. I can tell you that the balance of society is held on the balance of freedom and order. And these two ideas and concepts are in constant conflict. Freedom without order, we almost without doubt, and this is the experience I've had from the high position where I am until today. Freedom without order will definitely lead to an explosion within society, no doubt. It undermines national security. It threatens the unity of families, religious conflicts. Order without freedom will cause an implosion of society, because society will be crushed from above. So there's got to be a clear, constant balancing act between order and freedom. There shouldn't be freedom without order, or order without freedom. There's got to be this balancing act. There's got to be more responsibility in the political space. There's got to be more responsibility among journalists. Churning out information deliberately to attack the national currency is the highest form of unpatriotism I have ever come across. Setting out to attack the economy in order for the bond yields to skyrocket is dangerous. Setting out to wreck people's families and marriages through the use of the power of social media, it's abominable. Every single day, any press secretary will sit where I was sitting will laugh, confront these things. There is a threat to national security on a daily basis. People have recklessly communicated state information about one country against another that can lead to hostilities between two nations. That is extremely dangerous. So anyone sitting where I will be sitting, with thicker skin, they need more Vaseline, they need much more to apply on top of the lotion that they have. I don't want to scare you and say we'll probably get to a point where the press secretary needs a bulletproof jacket. I hope we don't get there. The provocation that they put there, the pressures that they put there, the pressures that they put on the press secretary in order to preserve the integrity of the office of president is enormous. And every human being has a breaking point. And unless you as journalists, people in the political space, people in civil society, swear to the solemn responsibility to defend the truth, we are posing a danger to the integrity of government and the integrity of society as we know. I'm speaking from where I've been since 2015. And rarely does fate call you twice to a position like this. I was here before, I left for England, came back, and I'm leaving again. That is the nature of life, that sometimes you just leave. But I must stress that in supporting the president, in getting back to you, what is the timeline, what do you want to do? In supporting the president, the clarion call I make to all of us who worry about him, who care about his vision, is that whenever you think or feel that your stay will, even for 1%, endanger the political success of the president, you must listen to your inner voice and do the right thing so that you support the president to succeed. Because there's 17 million Zambians. And Amos Chanda is one person. Minister X is just another. So whenever every one of us reaches a point where you feel your stay will impede the successful running of government, cohesive running of government, you must be able to look at the bigger picture and project a greater goal. Greatest good for the greatest majority. So, when certain questions are raised about you, sometimes the inner voice must tell you whether you're guilty or not guilty to ensure that you do not undermine, not for a moment, the chances of the president to succeed. I want the president to succeed. I think all ministers must want the president to succeed. In fact, they must do a lot. They must do more to ensure that the president succeeds. The economic situation is focused on every day to make sure that there's stability. And I said in one paragraph, we must support him as it presides over the country in the utilization of our very limited resources. So no one who worries about the president must do anything that reduces his chances to succeed. It's economy number one, and other things fall into place. Individuals, as it were, will always be smaller than the bigger picture, which is why for me, wherever I'll be, support the president, loyalty to him is unqualified, because I believe in the vision of the PF, and I believe in his personal vision. I know exactly where he wants to take this country, and I really do believe every one of us must support him within the auspices of the 7th National Development Plan, which tries as much as possible to allocate these resources equitably. If you come into conflict with that vision and national agenda, my inner voice is different from your inner voice. So I cannot tell you, which is why it's inner. My voice can speak to the inner voice of Nancy. Yes, Mwati.
There's been a perception that you have somehow influenced certain decisions against certain officers' investigations in that case. And probably that other ministers also felt that you had too much authority to influence a lot of decisions. Would you feel that in your course of duty there are certain things that you felt you shouldn't have done but ended up doing?
I have said in the course of duty, I may have inadvertently hate others, but I have never, ever directed any such action against any individual. But I have put every effort, every single day, to try and help the president to succeed. If one of the success points for the president is to ensure that there is no corruption in government, if I push that effort, and that effort ends up hurting another minister, well, you want me to apologize for that? I won't. I have never set up to direct a state institution against any individual. In my possession, what I know is a lot. I was in the position of too much power. I was in the position of power. See, this is a position of power, and you exercise it. And I never exercised it irresponsibly. If I was asked to defend the president against a lie, I went to the ends of the earth to make sure that that lie was discharged. Any apology for that? I will not apologize. If a minister, for instance, crossed the line and I was told to say, can you announce that the position of State House is different from the position of that minister? If I met friends or enemies with that minister, I want me to apologize? I'm sorry. It's a course of duty. I may have said something that one minister or another did not like, but it was merely during the course of duty. But the cabinet of the president is fantastic. They are civil. The greater majority is civil and respectful of one another. I have had a fantastic relationship with ministers. But I had a job to do and I did it to the best of my abilities. I can tell you, I was brought up to believe in casual humility and modest, and contrary to what people are saying. At the risk of violating that modesty, I have given State House some of the best years of my public service. I believe. There was one hand before Mwata, which I, okay, if not, you wanted to? No. This is where we end. As I have said, I am in the office this afternoon. Tomorrow, thank you very much. We've got some tea outside.